everyone, welcome to the Nairobi Naturals channel. My name is Nawekulo, and for this particular episode we will be looking at a recipe that I enjoy making, which is my DIY henna infused oil. I'm a huge fan of using oils in my hair, and I usually use two kinds of oils. So I usually use a scalp oil and an oil for my hair strands. For my scalp oil, I usually use avocado, olive or jojoba oil, and then I add in some essential oils, and then we're done, and that's basically what is going on my scalp. But when it comes to my hair strands, I like to experiment with different kinds of oils, different mixtures of oils. I also really like to infuse Ayurvedic powders, so things like henna, amla, aloe vera powder. So for this particular recipe, I used henna, I used stinging nettle powder, I used ginger powder, I used some grapeseed oil, I used some Baobab oil, and I also used some macadamia oil. You're also going to need a glass jar where you put everything in, and it's in this glass jar where your oil will be infusing for the next couple of weeks. So I like to go in initially with my dry ingredients, and then I go in with my oils. So I started off with 3 tablespoons of henna, 1 tablespoon of stinging nettle powder, and 1 tablespoon of the ginger powder. And then I put in 2/3 cups of grapeseed oil, 2/3 cups of the macadamia oil, and then I had a bit of baobab oil left, so I just put in all of that into the mix. Used a spoon to stir everything together, mix everything together, make sure that there are no patches of like dry powder in the jar. Then once that's done, I put the jar in some boiling hot water, so water that has just boiled. I put the jar in there for about 30 minutes, and then once that's done, I will put the jar in a dark corner somewhere, and I like to leave it to infuse for at least 4 weeks, and then now after that I can start using it. Once it's infused, I will just sieve out the powders, and then I have the oil that's left, and then now that's what I'll be using until it's done. I have a clip of me preparing the oil, so I will attach that clip, but that's basically how I do this particular recipe. I had a really good time making this particular infusion, and it came out really well. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys like, what particular oils do you like using? Are you a fan of making your own oils? Do you infuse powders in your oils? If so, like, what powders do you use? But that's basically this video. This video is really short. It's a short video, but I hope you enjoy, and that's it from me. Until next time, I will see you guys. Bye.